No.
If you try to block this camera while I'm recording, you are trying to take my rights by threats or intimidation. Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
What they're preventing is you from going back to an area you're not allowed.
No, but the camera's not going back there. I was clearly stood here for 5 minutes before that happened. So you can't, that's not going to work. So what I'm saying is, why would the citizens want to partner with that? Why would the citizens want to help that and partner with you guys and do that?
Well,
if I would have,
we have a great relationship with our community. Are you a citizen?
You have a great relationship.
You
have a great relationship with Richmond. All I know is that I've been asked to come here by hundreds of people. Come out here. Come out here. I don't answer questions. Come out here. Come to Richmond. They're corrupt. They're corrupt. They're the worst cops ever.
Corrupt because we wouldn't be having a conversation if
I got threatened to take to jail and shoved back. The only reason I wasn't taken to jail is because I was on camera.
No, probably because you complied with not going past the law.
No, we were there for 5-10 minutes before that happened, bud. That's what you don't understand. So this is just a blind lieutenant, guys. He doesn't want to hear it.
If you're not a citizen of Richmond, you don't really know what our partnership is.
I do know the partnership with Richmond. So put it like that.
How long have you lived here, then?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, I've been a police officer here well over 20 years.
Okay.
And
did you teach him?
Well, we're not going to get into that discussion.
Did you teach him?
What we're going to get into is we're talking about the community.
He doesn't want to answer the real questions, guys. He just wants to fluff into the camera.
You know what?
I understand you're trying to save face, but it's too late, bud. It's too late.
You probably have people that are watching this video that know me.
This confrontation starts like many others, but don't let the opening fool you. What you're about to witness is a perfect storm of misunderstanding, ego, and a fundamental clash over constitutional rights. A man with a camera. A citizen concerned for his wife. And law enforcement caught right in the middle. But here's the twist, this isn't just about filming. It's about perception versus reality. One side believes they're protecting safety. The other believes they're defending freedom. And when those two collide in public, things escalate fast. Watch closely, because small words turn into big accusations, and emotions begin to override logic. Ask yourself this: at what point does concern become control? And more importantly, who actually understands the law here? Because by the end of this, someone's credibility is...
I'm going inside with a bunch of guys with guns when he's already proved a threat to take me to jail and put his hands on me.
The other way to do that, man,
I don't need the directives.
Fill it out
I'll get it to you guys. I know. Or certified mail and so on and so on. I know exactly how to do it.
Okay.
So the thing is you should be trying to fix this relationship, and you're not. I can hear you. No, we do great. You're not even listening to what your officer did. You don't want to hear that part. That's the problem. Well, that's the problem. So instead of trying to actually bridge the gap, you're not. You want to throw fluff out there. We did great. Cover up what the officer did. He didn't do anything wrong. You came here. You shouldn't have did this. This is my First Amendment right. I can do this all I want.
No, you can film.
I can film all I want.
You can't go past an area.
Did I ever go past the area? I didn't, and it's on camera. And we were standing there over 10 minutes. I walked there, and he got as close as he could, and I asked him to back up probably 15, 20 times. Remember when I said I got close to you? I said, "Are you comfortable?" You said, "No." How uncomfortable was I with 4 guys with guns around me for 15 minutes who wouldn't move?
Police officers have, right?
Yeah, and they also kill people all the time, unjustified, right?
Okay.
That's not true.
Right, so,
see, guys, this is the fluff I'm talking about. This is another this lieutenant is probably just as corrupt as these guys, just another piece of trash.
Talk about off camera? Is there anything that
I'll talk to you about anything on camera.
Okay, why not off camera?
Why not on camera? Do you not want it to be out there?
I often believe this, that you are a different person probably when you are not filming.
No, I am the same way all the time. That's what you don't get.
I highly doubt.
That's what you don't get. I'm the same way all the time. I was being respectful. I didn't say anything. I was telling him I don't need anything. Go back to work. Did you see it?
By the way, I can tell you by your tone, your mannerisms, and some of the things you said.
Here's more fluff, guys.
You weren't being congenial.
Okay, then let me come up to you, stand real close to you for 15 minutes, start shoving you back, telling you you're gonna go to jail, and let me surround you with some of my big friends. Are you going to feel cool? Are you going to feel good and congenial? Are you going to be like that? No, you're going to be hyped up like me. That's what you don't get. And because you guys fail to see the other side, the gap's never going to be bridged until there's some sort of revolution or something in this country, or some huge lawsuit that makes you guys change what you're doing.
Well,
that's the problem. And it shouldn't have to be like that, because listen, take the badge and take the gun. You're just a person, dude.
I'm a person.
None of you guys would never touch me outside without that. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Alright.
You're a
Is there any-
police
is there
officer. It
anything else I
changes
can
your
help you with?
mentality.
I've tried to have a conversation
Your
other than-
mentality's
other
messed
than
up.
This.
I know you
Can
don't
we have a
want.
conversation
You don't want
other
to
than
talk.
this?
You don't want to talk about the real problem.
Okay.
You don't want to talk.
Is there anything
Police
else- is there
often do
anything else
this.
that we
Don't
can help-
answer questions.
Is there
Run
anything
away
else that
from
we
the
can help you with?
issue.
You
Run
just
away
want-
from
and
the
you have the
issue and all that
complaint, and you have
stuff
the complaint
and all that stuff.
Is
You
there-
guys
is
just
there
want to
anything
run
else
away
I can
from the
help you
issues and talk over people and try to assert authority. You got
Is
no
there
authority.
Anything else I can help you with?
No
today?
authority. None. None.
Is there anything? You haven't
just-
answered the question. Is there
just-
anything else I can help you with?
They're
today?
still asking me if there's something they can help me with, even though I told them about 30 times now to go back to work. You're dismissed. Go back to work.
You don't dismiss.
I
me.
did. I dismissed you.
Okay.
You got dismissed.
But-
you got dismissed. Put away your pride,
I
puff
don't
in
have
your
pride
chest, and get out of here.
I
Bounce.
haven't even come across.
Bounce.
to
You're done. I have no respect for you the way you're acting. None.
All right.
Zero. To me,
So
you're just another
here's
piece
the
of
rules
trash.
I'm going to reiterate.
F your rules. F your rules. I'll reiterate that. F your
Feeling over, and notice how quickly the conversation shifts from law to personal emotion. Instead of focusing on whether recording is legal, the argument derails into something deeply personal. That's a critical moment. When discussions about rights turn into emotional confrontations, clarity disappears. Now ask yourself, does bringing up unrelated personal remarks help resolve anything? Or does it escalate the situation unnecessarily? This is where many encounters go wrong. One side feels disrespected, the other feels challenged, and suddenly, the original issue gets buried. What we're seeing here isn't just disagreement, it's a breakdown in communication. And once that happens, both sides start
You need to identify yourself. What's your name? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Why do you want my name and badge number?
Because I'm a citizen and I have the right to ask for it. You ain't getting my name.
I have a right to know your name too.
No, you don't. Yeah, we'll see about that.
You will.
You need to get out from behind me. Yeah, smile, laugh it up. Laugh it up, refusing to ID. You're gonna be a YouTube star tonight, you know that, right?
Yay! I'm gonna be on YouTube! Woohoo!
What's your name, bitch?
Your name whenever you want to even give me yours.
Because you're a public servant and it's your fucking sheriff's office policy to identify yourself when asked by a member of the public. So you're admitting you're violating your sheriff's office policy? Are you violating policy right now?
You're also
Is that what you're doing?
crime also by not giving me.
Oh yeah? Texas Penal Code 3802? I know all about that.
Yep.
You have to have me charged with the crime before you can ID me. What's the crime I've committed?
What are you doing right now?
I'm videotaping your ugly face.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm videotaping.
Why are you doing it?
Have you heard of freedom of the press?
Really?
Yeah. You heard of that?
Sure have, but this is also Gray County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, it's
Also their land too.
and who pays for that?
Not you.
Not me.
You do not pay taxes.
I don't pay
According to what
taxes.
you-
I don't pay taxes.
No.
I've never paid taxes in my life. Is that what you're saying?
Have you? Have you paid them this year, sir?
I don't know. Were you working for the fucking IRS now?
Sure.
Keep looking at your watch. I got enough battery and memory to stand here for the next 2 days.
I'm sure you do.
What's your name? You want to identify yourself? You want to identify yourself? What's your name? What is your name, fat boy? Mitchell? Is that your name? Uncover your name tag. Uncover your name tag, fat ass. That's what I thought, bitch.
Congratulations.
That's what I thought, bitch. You lose. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. You're doing it right now. Is this your first walk of shame? Is this your first walk of shame? I'll turn it off. What you gonna do? Why don't you take off your badge? Take off your badge, bitch. Wow, this was
something bigger than just one interaction. The speaker raises a powerful question: why does recording in public create such strong reactions? And whether you agree or not, it's a question worth thinking about. Cameras introduce accountability, and accountability can make people uncomfortable, especially in authority positions. But at the same time, not every reaction is about fear. Sometimes it's confusion. Sometimes it's lack of training. And sometimes, it's simply human instinct kicking in. The real issue here isn't just the camera, it's the interpretation of intent. Is the person filming documenting or provoking? That assumption shapes everything that follows. And once assumptions take over,
Am I at your house?
You're at a place of business. You're at a place of
I'm trespassing on public property? How am I trespassing on public property? Who owns this? Who owns this?
Sidewalk. Well, if you listen to me, I'm trying to.
Go ahead, explain it.
The public sidewalk film. You can do that all day, every okay.
So is this a public utility I'm standing on? Contra Costa Water? Would that be public?
that spot you're standing on is the water main, yeah.
And is this owned by the public?
It's owned by the Contra Costa Water.
Which is public, correct?
It's public for them.
Okay, for me
But if they
too.
were
I'm
coming to
public.
work right now, you couldn't stand on it.
Oh, I would move out of the way if they were coming to work.
And again, what is your objective?
So there's no problem. I don't understand what the problem is.
Right. Well, you asked if we're law enforcement. We are, and we investigate.
You're
My
investigating feelings right
My
now.
question to you is, if somebody was on your front doorstep filming, would you come out and ask what they're doing?
If they were on my front doorstep, that would be on private property. Am I on private property?
No, but answer.
No, I'm not going to answer. I'm not here to answer your questions.
problem.
That's
You
the
don't
thing.
wanna- you don't-
What you guys don't understand is unless I'm committing a crime, you have, what is it? RAS, right? Reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Then you can't do anything. You have no authority over me. As a matter of fact, I have authority over you. I'm your boss, your boss, your boss, your boss, your boss. All your guys' boss.
Wow.
Right? Because we're the public, right? So unless you have reasonable suspicion of a crime, you have no authority over me. None. No jurisdiction. Is that correct or not?
and it changes everything. This isn't random. This is intentional filming outside a location tied to someone's personal life. Now legally, filming in public is generally protected, but socially, it creates friction. Imagine seeing someone recording near your workplace, especially where people you care about are present. Even if it's legal, it can feel unsettling. That's the gray area most people struggle with, the difference between what's lawful and what feels right. And that gap is exactly where these conflicts live. One side stands on constitutional rights, the other on personal security. Neither side fully acknowledges the other's perspective. Just a random bystander anymore. This is someone emotionally invested. When personal relationships enter the equation, logic often takes a back seat. Notice the language, my wife's safety. That's powerful. That's protective instinct. But here's the question, does perceived danger equal actual danger? Because legally, that distinction matters. Feeling uncomfortable doesn't automatically mean a law is being broken. And this is where many people get it wrong. They assume discomfort gives them authority. But in reality, the law operates independently of personal feelings. And when those two more serious lawsuits, threats, legal claims flying back and forth. But listen carefully to what's being said. There's a lot of confidence, but not all of it is grounded in actual law. Terms like Privacy Act get thrown around often in these situations, but public spaces don't typically provide the expectation of privacy people think they do. This is one of the biggest misconceptions out there. And when misinformation meets confrontation, it escalates fast. Both sides believe they're right, but only one side may actually be standing on solid legal ground. This is why knowledge matters. Not assumptions.